Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading for the last half of December. That's going to be for December 16th to December 31st, 2019. Pisces, I already shuffled, so I'm laying out your spread. We're going to be using the Celtic Cross. I hope you're all doing well and happy holidays to you, Pisces, for this month of December. So we're going to see what you got going on, Pisces. Can you see this? I'm trying to put the cards where you can see them. Pardon me. Okay. Okay. That looks pretty okay to me. How about you? It doesn't matter. Just kidding. Not no. Come on. So at the bottom, you have the Hermit, Pisces. So there could be a focus on a Virgo, but with the Hermit here, this is about you reflecting, analyzing, deliberating, contemplating on something, seeking insight, solutions, and answers, evaluating or reevaluating something. Now, you could possibly feel a little lonely, possibly even rejected. There may be a sense of paranoia here, or maybe a little bit of fear. That could be possible with the Hermit. But with this Hermit energy, there's a focus on getting answers and analyzing things for the solutions. And you do have the Ten of Swords underneath that Hermit, so there may be something coming to an end, something that was very painful or very difficult, or you could be experiencing a lot of complications with something that you need solutions for, or you may be trying to avoid ruin, or perhaps you may be looking at how to resurrect something. You could possibly feel stabbed in the back or betrayed with this Ten of Swords energy here. But this is very painful and difficult energy. But it's the worst is over with that Ten of Swords. Either way. Now, your main theme, Pisces, is you have a message. You either got some news coming in or you're about to tell somebody something. You may be the one with that message that you're going to convey, or there's a message that's going to be conveyed to you. But there's some news here that's happening, Pisces. This may be a message that you were looking for or needing, or something that you need to say, or you're intending to say it, because your feelings around this is confident, self-assured, courageous, and bold. This is how you're feeling. Okay? Flying high, feeling good, feeling confident here with this energy. And if you take a look and see all this orange, this is around the sacral chakra, your emotions. There could be something to do with your creativity. There could be something where there may have been something around some guilt or possible regret that now you're overcoming, or something is happening to rectify things. But either way, you're coming across with this emotion of confidence about it. So maybe there's something you don't regret or you don't have guilt about, but you're confident and you're bold about it, and you're gonna be courageous. If I could speak, and maybe it's because you need to speak up, or somebody does. Now the root cause of all of this, Pisces, is you got this Five of Cups. So this here is emotional upset and emotional loss, being very unhappy, maybe even depressed, crying over spilled milk, focusing on what you don't have or what's missing or what's lost, and not really focusing on the two cups you have left, how you can salvage things. Well, in this case, there's at least one cup left. So 4 knocked down, but there's one left here with this 5 of Cups. So you may be entertaining, focusing on the negative here more than you should. But also, this fives always talk about there is where there's a will, there's a way. And so with this 5 of Cups, even though the situation is something that could be depressing or that you're at an emotional loss or you're not happy about, you're sad or grieving over, disappointed, I also feel you do have support. There's someone that's supporting you, or you have the ability to gain support with this, but you have someone, at least one person, who is looking to comfort you with this matter, perhaps to help you find a solution, the answer. Now, your energy and attitude is the Hangman. So with the Hangman, Pisces, this is your energy. So this is you showing up in your own reading. So with this Hangman here, you may be feeling like something is on hold or delayed. You may be looking to see what you need to sacrifice. You could possibly felt like a victim. You may be looking at the alternatives here with the Hangman. But this is you trying to get the wisdom in something. Or you may be feeling stuck by or delayed or experiencing a setback as a result of something disappointing or something that you feel emotional loss for. And so there's a need to focus on recovering emotionally and seeing how you can salvage this by using this Hangman energy to come out of stagnation and not stay stuck, but to see how you may need to take a pause and reflect and analyze and see what the alternatives can be here to salvage this or to recover or to come out of this space of feeling upset or depressed about something. Now, there could be a focus on family with the Cups energy here. They may have had something to do with the commitment, because this looks like it's the Pope here. It's like the Hierophant sitting here. You may have lost hope with something, because what's on your mind is the 9 of Swords. Worry, fear, doubt, sleepless nights. Okay? My question to you about this 9 of Swords, are these thoughts real or perceived? Because with that 5 of Cups, even though you may be suffering or it feels like you're suffering, there is an ability to change it. There is an alternative here, but you have to focus on the alternative to your concerns or your fears or your doubts about something, and not allow yourself to be frustrated or remain frustrated about the difficulties or the disappointment. Now, in the recent past, you do have this 2 of Pentacles. So you were trying to adjust something with this 2 of Pentacles. I feel like you were trying to make some sort of adjustment, make a change, or adapt to something with this 2 of Pentacles. But this is about a focus on needing to balance in the recent past. Now, with all this red here, this may be to do with your security, your stability. You may have felt some anxiety or felt ungrounded in the recent past. This is a focus on the root chakra with all of this red. Now, at present, you do have Judgment. Okay? So with Judgment here, you may be criticizing yourself or being very critical. Someone could be being critical of you. But also with Judgment here, this may be you receiving a second chance, receiving a renewal, getting a decision in your favor with Judgment here. Perhaps you're rising to the call, or you're seeing results now to something where there was originally a disappointment or upset, worries, fears, and concerns and doubts around it. You're now seeing um, renewal, a rebirth, something being rejuvenated here. Your challenge is the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands is youthful energy, inspiration, a new path, a new direction, new creativity towards what you are focusing on. The challenge here is, I feel, with this page, is to also be mindful not to be too impulsive or immature with this page, or premature. But also, you see these words here, because page can be messengers. This may be the challenge of you needing to speak up, to respond, to say something. Or this is the challenge of you looking for a response or news with something that you want a decision in your favor around. But I do feel that this is something that is in your favor. It turns out to be in your favor. It turns out to be that you get the answer you're looking for. It gives you confidence. It puts you in a place of being self assured. And so in the future, you have the Ace of Swords. This is that communication, that truth, that clarity, that breakthrough. You know, cutting away what doesn't serve you with this Ace of Swords. This here is speaking, getting that communication, or you conveying that communication with this Ace of Swords energy, or you getting that message, or you're the one that is conveying the message, saying what needs to be said, and standing in your truth, or the truth is coming out. And so how you're being seen is the Six of Coins. And so with the Six of Coins, you're being seen as looking perhaps to receive something, or have an exchange of give and take, but you wanting balance here. This could be to do with money or with work, your resources, or whatever is occurring that you're focused on in your physical material world. But this is you wanting balance, wanting the scales to be balanced, wanting to either receive or give or have an exchange. And having success in doing so. Now, your hopes or fears is the star, so some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. But with the star here, you're hoping to get wish fulfillment. You're hoping to get the things that you need. You're hoping for healing. You're remaining hopeful for the best to happen here. You're fearing that you won't get wish fulfillment. You're fearing that this could be hopeless. You're fearing you may not get the things you want in the situation. You may be fearing you won't get the sympathy from others, or you're hoping to get sympathy. And your likely outcome here is you have the Two of Cups. So for some of you, this is around a love relationship. With the Two of Cups, this is coming to an agreement, coming together. This is love. This is cooperation. For others of you, this is where you get harmony in the situation between you and another. With this Two of Cups. Whether you agree to disagree or you agree. But this is getting on the same page with this Two of Cups. Or needing to get on the same page, or needing to come into agreement, or seeing how you can agree, how perhaps you may be able to compromise, and both of you see something that you want here in the situation with this Two of Cups. This here is focusing on emotional balance in the situation. To look a little more closely at this, For Judgment, you have the Six of Swords. So you are able to move on from something that was upsetting to you. You are able to find a solution through you analyzing it and finding the alternative. You are able to tweak something and get the right thing to happen, or get something in your favor, or rejuvenate something here, or get a second chance, or a renewal, or a rebirth. And on this Ace of Swords, you have the King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, he's the master of action, where you achieve what is needed here, or you come up with an epiphany or a new thought towards what it is that you're looking to achieve, so that you can achieve it. This may be through some sort of negotiation, because the King of Wands is very charming, has a lot of charisma, determination, willpower, tenacity, and drive. Is very focused and is able to enlist others to help in reaching his or her goals or objectives here and achieve it. And so with this Ace of Swords, this is some communication about what you wanted to achieve, or some sort of breakthrough or epiphany towards something you're looking to achieve here. And on this Two of Cups, you do have the Two of Swords. So this is decisions, options, perhaps coming out of a stalemate with someone or with something, or that you were experiencing within yourself. This is perhaps you getting peace because you're able to cooperate. You're able to come into union and agree. So I see that whatever concerns you have here, focus on the solution with the Hermit energy here. And you do have someone that is a support to you with this Five of Cups. There's someone on standby or by your side looking to assist and help you. But there's a need for you to refocus and be confident and courageous, so that you can have good news, or that good news is coming, or that you need to speak on. So let's take a look, Pisces, at what your guidance is. Spirit, what is the guidance for Pisces? I feel like some of you want to know, what is the Hangman? Okay, let's take a look. On that Hangman, you have the Knight of Wands. So there's something you want to have movement with. With the Knight of Wands, this could have been an energy of a fast start, or stop, or someone maybe have been in and out on you about something, off again, on again, off again, or this may have been you. With the Knight of Wands, you want to be careful not to be too hasty or reckless, okay, in your pursuits, and make sure you make up your mind. But this is about you seeing movement by coming up with the alternative. So where you are experiencing stagnation, or may feel stuck, or experience frustrations, this is around you trying to see how to make a move. Seeing what moves to make, what move can be made here. But focus on a move that you can make, because there's one at least available to you. But you have to come out a place of grief and upset and disappointment and feeling at a loss here, because you're not. If you focus on where you can gain and how you can salvage and the way to change this. And it may well just take you communicating, or some news is coming in that will shift all of this. But be confident. And your guidance is letting go. Release, farewell, impermanence. It's a 21 breaking down through to a 3. So this is about having the wisdom to let go, to surrender, to sacrifice, if you will. This here is about focusing perhaps on being more of a free spirit around this, um, calculated risk that you may be entertaining. This may be around your creativity, a focus on the possibilities instead. You may be at the threshold of something and there's a need for you to let go and trust. There may be something you're nurturing or trying to come together with or reconnect or connect about. And so this may be requiring community, the wisdom and help of others. But this is where you are letting go. There's either a need to let go or you will be able to let go of this. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. Bye.